Welcome to our workshop. Just before we start, please remember to sign in your attendance sheet, and at the end, don't forget to fill in your feedback form, please. Yeah. Now, what we're going to cover today is CEG support tools. This is basically all the products that we provide for you to support you on your enhanced services, and a few other clinical management areas. So basically, Joe is going to go through the clinical templates. Crystal, one of our data team members, is going to go through the dashboards and reports, and I'll finish off with all the searches. Okay. So, Joe.
Okay, thanks, Lewis. I'm going to go through actually just one of our templates, and the template that I want to just remind people about is the long-term conditions review template, because I want to make sure that all practices have activated it and are using it. So I think to start off, what we'll do is just remind people of where to find it and make sure when you go back to your practices that this template has in fact been activated. So we'll go into EMIS, and we're actually, at CEG, we're on a module in EMIS called Resource Publisher. For practices, I think, are still using Template Manager. So it just might look slightly different as we go through the activation of this template. Why we want you to use the LTC template is, one, because the LTC is a smart template. By smart, it means that we incorporate visibility rules on this template so that it will customize to the patient that you've got in front of you. And this is kind of the way forward that we're going in developing our templates. So the standalone template that you might have been using for example, CHD, heart failure, we will no longer actually be maintaining those templates because we're moving towards these kind of multi-modal templates. Okay, well, while Lewis is doing that, so can you see Lewis? It's quite difficult.
Yeah, I can see. So.
Okay, it's slightly cut off the screen, so I apologise for that. But our templates, as I said, are currently being deployed by EMIS in the EMIS library. So you need to go into the EMIS library in Template Manager, and then you need to go down to Local Resources, find Clinical Effectiveness Group, and in Clinical Effectiveness Group, find the COF templates. There's quite a few of them, but the one that you're wanting to make sure is activated is the LTC's City and Hackney template. Don't worry about the version numbers, because what happens with EMIS is that we just upload it. So the version will always be uploaded. So that's already active, Lewis, isn't it? Because if it's not in grey, that means it's activated. So let's just test run that template, and I'm going to try and explain to you how it works. So the template itself will cover all the COF domains for palliative care, and it also covers the long-term conditions enhanced service, and it covers the long-term condition indicators. The reason why I'm just saying that is because in your long-term condition core enhanced service, you've also got things like at risk. So it won't cover the at risk, it's for long-term conditions. There's another template for people at risk of CVD. So this template covers 19 conditions. So how it works is that on the first page, the main page will always show up, and the main page would be where you would enter, and you would go in and enter examination, so BV, pulse, all that sort of stuff. If you scroll down that main page, Lewis, just keep scrolling down, you'll see at the bottom just which register the patient is on. So in this case, the patient is has a depression code, or they're on antidepressants. They're also on the enhanced primary care register. the EPC is part of the mental health enhanced service. So what you will get, therefore, on the left-hand side is you will get additional pages showing up. So you will see a page for depression, because they're depressed, and also EPC review, because, as I said, they're on the EPC register. All the other pages below, lifestyle intervention, adult aims, ethnicity, carers, details, social prescribing, etc., are common to everybody. So you'll always see those pages, whatever the person has. Am I making myself clear? Yeah? So if we just had a quick look at the depression page. So this is like a normal depression template. You'd come in here and you'll do your depression review. Why I'm highlighting depression actually is just because there is the enhanced service on the Mental Health Alliance enhanced service, and that includes one of the indicators is practices doing depression reviews, and they have to do a full depression review. So there's a number of indicators, as it says there, talking therapy, social prescribing, BMI, etc., that need to be done as part of this review. All the indicators that you would need to do, as per usual, will have double asterisks or one asterisk. So if you see something with a double asterisk or one asterisk, that's a payment indicator. Just on depression reviews, I don't want to go too much into depression reviews, but they're not paying for every single depression review that you do. There's an eligible cohort of people who weren't seen the previous year, and they will be paying for that. Okay, just EPC then, on the next page down. So as I said, this person has depression, but they've also been entered onto the enhanced primary care register by the mental health team. So again, what does the practice have to do? The practice has to do a review of this person. So you'll get the code coming up, mental health review done. So you enter that. So if we just close this one, Lewis, and I want to just show you what it would look like if you had somebody who had all 19 conditions that it covers. I hope you won't get many people who have this, but if you did, it's in presentation, so it's in the CEG, presentation. So as I said, it covers all the conditions from quad, heart failure, AF, AD, stroke, cancer, whatever. They'll all show up. So if a patient had all of those conditions, at the bottom you'd see that they were on all these registers. And then on, again, the left-hand side, you'd see pages that are applicable for that condition. So what it means, instead of, so say for example you're doing a multimorbidity review of somebody who's got asthma and they've also got learning disabilities, instead of going up and opening the learning disabilities template and then the asthma template, you just have the one template that catches all. It's a slightly different way of working for practices. It takes a bit of getting used to, but we would urge you to get used to it because it is actually quicker than opening up all these separate templates. Are there any questions about this? All clear? So just make sure in your practices that they know to use this template. Well, first of all, that it's being activated, and the practices, your clinicians, your nurses, healthcare assistants, know to use the OTC review template. Okay, I think that's all I need to say, actually. Yeah. On this. Unless anybody, as I said, if you've got questions or if you have questions as we go along, I'll be able to answer them.
There was an issue with the resource publishing.
Oh, yes. Currently, what's happening, yes, I should alert you to this, is that, as I said, we send all our templates up to ENIS Library, and ENIS Library deploy them. That is what's been happening for the past year or so. Currently, we're in a problematic place, really, in the fact that we are unable to send up any templates to ENIS. ENIS cannot, at the moment, deploy any of our templates. We've been working with them for about the past couple of months to see if we can get any resolution on this problem. And so far, we haven't got a solution. Which means that if there's problems with this template, you know, you look at it and think, oh, it needs this prompt or they're missing something vital. The route that I think we are going to go down, because we can't leave you with templates that aren't, you know, perfect, really, is it'll probably mean that we will be rebuilding it, and it might mean that we would have to send it out to you, and you would have to import a new version until this issue has been sorted. Eventually, the issue will get sorted because you will always practices have what's called resource publisher instead of template manager. When you've got that, we become a publishing organisation and we can ourselves get it out to you very quickly. But you must have not sorted that yet. So I just want to alert you to that fact that it might be that we will be sending out templates like we used to be used to import. Ideally, we don't want to do that, but if it actually comes to it that the template needs to be updated, that's how we will work. But we will keep you posted. We did send out some communications about the problem, so we will keep you posted as to what's going on.
I just wanted to add something, because before resource publisher actually activated in practice, so it is actually advising us to keep a copy of the template, because once the resource publisher activated, say, for example, your old template will be removed from the image. So you can't go back to your old template. So best idea to keep a copy on your desktop.
Would that be your own local templates?
Yeah.
So if you've built local templates, they need to have a copy.
Keep a copy, yeah.
The only thing you need to remember with local templates that is every year this get updated, so you need to make sure that you update the templates. Yeah. So basically, you're taking on that responsibility yourself if you're using the local templates. Now, on that note, I have put about a third of the practices in City and Hackney to do an MOT, which is basically me going through all the practices, making sure you have all the templates that you need activated, and some of these templates that we can't get up on emails can be imported into your system. So that's one of the things I'll be doing. I'll also be having a look at your protocols, making sure you've got the right protocols, and your documents. And while I'm there, I do practice. I'll be able to support you any questions you have on the enhanced services, searches, etc. Okay.
And in your pack, you've just got, I think you've got the list of document templates that currently should be there.
Yeah.
Although we do often send out, you know, new ones, and also the list of the templates that need to be activated that link the enhanced service. So again, whoever's responsibility in practice it is to do this, get them to have a look at it.
So if you haven't booked with me, make sure you book a visit over the next month. Yeah?
How do you do it? Just email me.
Just email me, yeah, and then we'll arrange